Perfect. Perfect.
Good evening. I am Teddy, and welcome to Night Talk. So grab a glass of wine and join me. It's 11 o'clock. No, it's 11:02. So BlackTea Communications Clear. Analyze this at Unwine with Teddy. I'm just going to get right into it. But before I do, a little housekeeping. If you're going to make any commentary or comments, I should say, even commentary in case I have a panel, I don't know. Please be respectful to everybody in the chat. People are going to have difference of opinions, and I welcome them as long as we're respectful. Okay. Tonight, our focus is going to be the communications between Raquel Simeon and Cups of Conversation. I'm also going to take you, we're going to look at June 20th, 2021. We're also going to look at a date of June 12th, 2021. If you have questions, comments, suggestions while the broadcast is going on, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Wow. Okay, so fireworks. We have our moderators. It's Baby Juju and Vicky Black. Welcome to the mob. All my other bears I call the Grizzlies. So I think we did that. Let's see. I'll do like shout outs and all of that at some point. I took a nap. All right. And I just said, whenever I get up, I get up. So I got up late. And my clock is all off because y'all know we've been coming on very late. All right. So let me just start with, I want to start with this. I said June 12th. This is June the 11th. I want you to see. This is when Monique Tobert, for those of you that don't know, Monique Tobert is the woman who came on to Nosy Whole Lives platform on June 18th, 2021. It's important because if you look at when her bill bondsman became effective, okay, it became effective, and it's effective even now. You can see the date, June the 11th, 2021. Okay. She came on Nosy Whole Lives platform. It would be what? 1 week later. Okay. So I wanted to start with that date so people know what may have been going on. All right. Monique Tolbert is very central at this time. All right. When I say time, this time frame, because again, she came on to Nosy Whole Life's platform. All right. The next date that I want to show you, and yes, we're going down to the bayou. Okay. Let me just hang on for a second. For me, dates are critical. Let's do this. Let me know that you can hear this sound. I just jumped right into it. Okay, guys. Let me just throw up a cover real quick. Before I get into the communications between Raquel Simeon, who is the cousin of Monique Tolbert. Okay, so now we've got Monique Tolbert. Okay, Monique Tolbert is also the mother of Danielle Elizabeth Allen. Okay. Raquel Simeon is the cousin of Monique Tolbert. I want to show you this David Johnson letter. Okay. This David Johnson letter would come subsequent to some of these dates. And I'm talking about June 20th and between. Okay, so let me just say my dates again. Nosy Whole Live interview with Monique Tolbert was June 18th, 2021. Okay. So let's pull up this. I'm getting ready to show you my email. This is the David Johnson letter. I want to show this now because there are dates in the communications between Raquel Simeon and Cups of Conversation that are related to this David Johnson letter. All right. So we've got this time frame. All right. So I'm going to, let's see if I can do this. You see the date of July 5th, 2021. This is when I received my communications, this David Johnson letter. All right. I've always believed that it came from a certain someone. All right. I'll get into that at some point. It says this went out to every Let me withdraw that. Retract that. It first went out to Cups of Communication. I believe she received it on a week before. So June, I believe it was 24th. If she's in the audience, she can correct me. All right. And then it would be sent out to various content creators. The purpose, I think, of this communication was to provide information about Nosy Hole Live after this interview with Monique Tolbert. You see, that was what, June 18th? For someone or any person who received this to dox Nosy Hole Live. It read, the name Marley Green is an alias. Her real name is Carol Ann Sullivan or Carol Ann Green. So records can only be found in Carol Green or Carol Sullivan. Sullivan is her birth name, sister Brittany Sullivan. People have seen this. I'm not doxing. These have been posted over and over and over again. The second one, it talks about various applications filed under Marley Green, including PPP loans, her Nosy Hole Live LLC trademark. This person says are fraudulent because she used an alias to apply for it. I know this came from the content creator who would later come to this platform for revenge, right? It has all her wording, her hallmarks, the way she speaks, the way she writes. It's all, I'll say, itemized and numbered, all right? All this information, just like this, was also introduced in the Nosy Hole Live series, okay? The third item would be an old Facebook as Carol Green with an archive. Then there was a warrant, wanted in Dallas, Texas. Then there was the 2 bench warrants in Louisiana with the comment, did not show up to court hearing to complete sentencing for crimes committed. There was the 6th item, theft in Texas, Louisiana 1, Texas 2. Then there was 7, disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace in Texas. So this individual was outlining various, I'll say, court documents, items, charges, their record. I'll just say their quote unquote criminal record. Okay. 7 was disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace in Texas. Then there were evictions in Texas and Louisiana. Note, number 9 was can't find a cosmetology license. Does she even have one? Still searching. That's an important item because another person was searching at the same time. Item number 10, can't find a marriage license, still searching. Again, another person was searching. That would be Raquel Simeon, was searching for the same information at the same time. And in communications, and I'll show you, with David Johnson, I'll say, okay? Then there's this registered business address, reports back as Yelp Business, 11 Madison, where Ashley last worked. Ashley was Nosy Whole Lives partner, girlfriend. Then there's 12. Spouse, possibly Brian Green. So this individual, this David Johnson, aka, I'll say D for Danielle, I absolutely think so. Okay. Outlined this background information that would come from a background check, right? Also, in my email, you can see there were 11 attachments. You see that? Okay. All of these attachments were put into videos. Surviving Nosy Whole Life videos, just like you see here. Okay. They've been compared side by side, no changes. Let me give you an example of one of them. And then I'm going to get into the communications exchange. Okay. Let's see. This person would get this report. You can see it was created on July 5th, 2021. Okay. Truth Finder, Marley A. Green, and it gives this background report. Also, who would have this same Truth Finder background report was Raquel Simeon. All right. She was one of the persons. This would be, again, Raquel Simeon is Monique Tobert's cousin, had this background information. All right. This was one of the attachments. In that attachment, in this report, it would contain an 18-page report. Okay. So each content creator had this same information that I have. All right. Everyone who received the David Johnson letter got this report. Okay. Does that make sense so far? It's an 18-page letter, public records or records. It would include, let me just put the cover up, it would include aliases, first and last name, birth dates, possible relatives, associates, all of their information, name, address, any telephone number associated with it. Related social media pages, contact information, emails, possible email information, possible locations where Nosy Whole Life had lived, And there were many, varying all the way from New York, Louisiana, Shreveport. There were at least, I'll call them records, so line items. As far as different addresses, at least 5. There were many more than that. Okay. Criminal records, likely criminal records that would match Carol Ann Green. Okay. Her physical appearance, her race, ethnicity, where she would likely have had criminal records and what those were. For example, charges that were filed, theft of goods from 2002, okay, and more. I'm just giving you an idea. Different case numbers, her personal details, her physical appearance, citation numbers, the offense information, for example, disorderly conduct, her social profiles, Sunshine Green, various Facebook accounts, email owner, business profiles, corporate types, filing numbers, and Nosy Whole Life did had, a corporation, her registered agent, title, address, any licenses that she had, any possible judgments, liens, evictions, any assets that could be listed. Okay. Remove that. Now we're going to get into these communications. Before I do, I'm going to come out, just check the chat, and then I'm going to go through these. There are 30 pages of them. Okay. Why is this important? Why were these important? And why did Raquel Simeon reach out to Cups of Conversation? And before then, down the rabbit hole news. Let me just throw this out. Some of you may not have, or some of you have various backgrounds. I'm talking about YouTube, when you came to YouTube. So tonight, I'm not going to, be stopping and going into a really deep dive, um, unless it's pertaining specifically to what I'm showing, like these communications. All right, but I'm going to go through them, explain the sequence, and why I think they're important to this, and set everything up. Is everyone okay so far? I'm talking about those who would be um, sincerely interested in knowing about these communications, not for people who want to just knock on tires and view. I mean, everybody is welcome, all right? But for those of you that really are interested in this um, broadcast, all right? Let me check the chat real quick. It may seem, um, I don't know, it may seem dry. I don't know. I can make it. I'm just trying to go through it. All right, and I'll pick it up. Okay, let's see. Only because there's so much information. Let me just relax here. As far as there's so much information that I'm going to try to squeeze in less than an hour and a half. All right. That's why it may seem just like da 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 da. Thank you. Baby Juju says you're okay. Yeah, you're doing good. Thanks. Go ahead. You can give us a thumbs up if you mind. Yeah. Let me just look over the chat and see who's call a few names. Midwest Mama says, "Hey Teddy in chat, I'm hanging by a thread. About to call it a night soon. I'll listen for as long as I can to keep my eyes open." Okay. I'm just gonna throw up some names on the chat. Uh, okay. Let me remove that. Okay. So the first communication would be between Raquel Simeon and Down the Rabbit Hole. This would come 2 days after Down the Rabbit Hole News interviewed Monique Tolbert, which would come one day after Monique Tolbert was on Nosy Hole Live's panel with So Debonair. Okay. The first communication, it says, "Hello, we really appreciate your news and interview with Mrs. Tolbert. I am the cleanup crew. I am submitting all complaints on Nosy's videos. Thank you." And then there's some other information. And then you can see it says, "On behalf of Mrs. Tolbert, my cousin." It's been confirmed. They're cousins. Okay. The next are direct messages between Raquel Simeon and Cups of Conversation. Okay. Let's see if I can how did I want to do this? Hang on. You don't need to see my tabs. Okay. By the way, let me just go back to this one. So the one between Raquel and Down the Rabbit Hole. A family communication media point of contact is the cleanup crew? The question. Monique Tolbert was willing to go on that June the 17th, 2021 live stream with Nosy and So Debonair. She was able to hang up whenever she chose. Okay? She could have dropped from that conversation. She actually called back into the Nosy show when her signal died. Monique also did a pre-recorded interview with Down the Rabbit Hole immediately, and that was streamed July 18th, 2021. Questions to ask yourself. How did Rabbit get an immediate contact with Monique Tolbert? Right? Did she already have her contact information? Or was she one of the group of people who kept calling into Nosy Hole Lives or calling her while she was live on Nosy Hole? How did Rabbit and Raquel Simeon, the family communications media point of contact, originally connect? Okay. The next one. It's from Simeon International. It's on 6/24/21. It's titled Nosy Hole and Tales from the Popo. Hello, Diva. You did that. I love your show. You smoked this fake demon. It's time stamped and that. It says, I am Raquel, the family communications media point of contact for Monique Tolbert, my cousin. Hula or holla at me. Best regards, Raquel, and her phone number was provided. The other communication, it comes from it's a golden, it says Golden Wolfie. It says, hi, Queen. Thank you for reaching out. That would have been Cups. I am so sorry that you and your family are going through this. I would love to speak with you guys on how this is affecting y'all and how we can stop. No, wait a minute. Let me just make sure. Hang on. Yes. Okay. I would love to speak with you guys on how this is affecting y'all. If there is anything I can do, please let me know. Okay. The next one was from Raquel. It says, I am reaching out to all YouTube creators who want to clean up the streets of this sociopath. If you have any information off record, the family would appreciate it. Investigation can move faster with a team. Call when you get free. A team. 624. Okay. On June 24th says, Hi Raquel, this is Cups. How are you? She's responding, I am not doing well. Hearing my cousin cry on the phone with these people working on the issue has me worn out. Is it okay to call? Yes, then bad connection. I see phone numbers. I'm just going to go through it. These have been shown before. Hey, Angela, I'll text you. I have to get back to work. I can call you later if you like. Great chat. Okay. Or why don't I do it like this? Hang on. Let's see if I can cover up any of this. Maybe what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to keep going through these, okay? I was trying to cover up some of this. Um, it's out there. Oh, let's see. Thank you so much for your support. The plot gets thicker. She's using an alias. The government name is possible. Sunshine Green, LOL. All right. And then there's a document that's shown. Okay. She was on a channel and showed her cosmetology license. I took the screenshot. She is Marley Green. Hey, are you free? Yes. I tried to call you. Try again. Okay. She puts Demon's legal name and alias will be hiding. Rabbit is convinced that her real name is Sunshine? Question. Possibly. She did go by that name and admitted she changed her name. That would be on June 26th. Then the next communication, she has been getting mail in New York at one of her mailing addresses in that name. The story is her mother did not want her. Obviously, who would want a demon for a child? Some other woman had her. So there was this communication about Nosy Whole Life. Then the demon, she's calling her, hit the streets, was married once, a child with the ex supposedly. Again, all of this information being communicated between Cups and Raquel. Then she puts, this is Raquel, when I get the official, I will let you know. Cups says, yes, I'm pleased because we need to unmask this. This next communication was sent to Cups on 6/25 with several attachments, including the background check report on Ashley Gray, who is the girlfriend of Nosy Whole Life. The same attachment and background report was sent to Cups and other content creators by, you see the name there? AKA David Johnson. All right. So again, this information, this same background report, Raquel had and was sending it. So David Johnson had the background report, the same one that Raquel had. Let me just show you. Let me just remove this so you can see it. You see there, it says from David Johnson to Cups of Conversation, July the 5th. All right. That's when the background check. You see, it says the PDF, that was the attachment. One of the attachments to the David Johnson letter, the Truth Finder report. So there were background checks on both Ashley and Nosy Whole Life. It says, hello, Diva. You don't have these. No one sent them. Sent you these, like wink, wink. Okay. You see the background? Marley Green. Download Ashley Gray. Who does this? Background checks. So Raquel Simeon, she had the same background checks. Okay. Same as David Johnson, same dates. Wouldn't they have been in communications? Okay. Next would come on the 28th. It says, hello, all these aliases sent to her. Best regards, Raquel. Same aliases because I'm looking at the report that comes out of that David Johnson letter. Okay. On July 1st, says the demon posted her Facebook or the demon posted her demon Facebook page on YouTube showing everyone Angelica Floyd is a two-faced. Okay. Cub says, "Oh my God. OMG. Angelica is your cousin's partner?" She puts, "Yes." Okay. They were not business partners. They were building partners. There were communications that she sent. She showed her nosy whole lives communications. You can see it right there. Okay. You can see Angelica Floyd's name, or I can see it. I could blow it up. Communication. Hang on. Let me just make sure this next one. Attachments that she would send. Communications between, it's the unmasking group. You can see on the left, Facebook post, then the admin group, Nosy Whole Life, says on this thread, post everything that we can find about Monique, Irene, Bernard, Tobert. Do not distract from this topic. This thread is for information. So she was showing her all of this. All these posts, all these communications between Angelica Floyd, who is part of the Unmasking the Avatar. Okay. Also, who is that? That's Valencia Green. So we got Angelica Floyd. We've got communications with another. Wow, wait a minute. Some of these wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Text messages, communications between Monique Tobert, Down the Rabbit Hole News, Raquel Simeon, and Angelica Floyd. Okay. I have all of these. Okay. When should I read them? Because remember, Rabbit, or I call her Black Rabbit, had interviewed Monique Tobert, and Angelica Floyd was also called in during that interview. Angelica Floyd, Monique Tobert's building partner, thought that she was interviewing, Monique Tobert was interviewing with an attorney, when all along it was Down the Rabbit Hole News. Okay. Angelica says, "Thanks for the ad. I will be in Lake Charles. Any questions you guys have, feel free to ask me." This is the text message from Monique, Rabbit, and Raquel. "Do anyone know the numbers in red? Monique, other office in South Carolina." And she said she will be going to Tennessee. These calls were on Wednesday. So you can see between this time, let's see, we've got, hang on. In the gray shaded box, that communication is from Rabbit. Says Angelica, it's Rabbit sending you a message to let you know about YouTubers trying to contact you. Not sure which one is your number. I am trying to forewarn you about this, but okay, I won't bother you. Then there's others that I could read. Again, so what this is showing is the communications between Down the Rabbit Hole News, Angelica Floyd trying to get information. All right. She's still in communications with Monique Tobert because it's showing the text messages between her and Monique and Raquel Simeon and Angelica Floyd. Let me just let's see what I want to tell you of these messages. Hang on. Let's see if I want to blow it up. Or if I just want to read. Hang on. Let me do it this way. It's interesting that Raquel sent Cups text messages that Angelica Floyd posted on the Unmasking the Avatar Facebook group. And it's the text from Monique Tobert, Down the Rabbit Hole News, and herself and Raquel. The images are grainy, although I can read them. I can see them. I can see the complete text by enlarging and zooming in. So I'll read to you what the texts say and transcribed. All right. The transcription of the text from Monique Tolbert, Down the Rabbit Hole News, and herself and Raquel. The text from Down the Rabbit Hole News to Angelica. I've read it. It says, Angelica, it's Rabbit, sending you a message to let you know about the YouTubers contacting you. Not sure which one is your number. I am trying to forewarn you about this, but it's okay. I won't bother you. The next text from Angelica Floyd to Down the Rabbit Hole News says, I do not want anything to do with this. I was put on the spot the other day with those questions that I know nothing about. I thought you were her lawyer when I went in there. She told me she was going to contact her lawyer to clear her name. Did not know that I would be on YouTube. Not a happy person about that. Did not realize you called her Mo Money when you asked me those questions until I watched the video. Monique and I have separate businesses just in the same building. Monique, I realize, lease the building and call ourselves business partners because the building. That's it. All right. So Angelica Floyd walked in to a situation during the interview between Rabbit and Monique Tobert. She wasn't happy about that. Okay. When did these letters come? So we're looking at, I'll give you the dates. That would be July 2nd. July 2nd, leading up to the release of the David Johnson letter to all the content creators, the ones that received it. Okay. So what would that be like? Uh, so we're the 18th of June. So now we're at July 2nd. Okay. The next transcript of text messages from Monique Tobert, Down the Rabbit Hole News, and herself, Raquel, continue. Says, this one is between Raquel Simeon to Angelica Floyd. Says, "Hi, Angelica. I am a family member of Monique. My name is Raquel. Monique said you need a cash app. Are you available for a call? What is your cash app to send? Monique's team or lawyer will not and shall not contact you. Monique would contact you first. YouTube creators Nosy, Rabbit are looking to bait you to defame Monique through you against YouTuber, asking to see a person's full name, address, title, description, and comments. Again, this is a text between Monique Tobert's cousin, Raquel Simeon, to Monique Tobert's building partner, Angelica Floyd, who was also in that interview. She thought she was going to be speaking with the lawyer. Instead, it was Black Rabbit, all right, with Monique Tobert. Would you call it a... I don't know if she thought she was ambushed or not. I'll just use that word, all right? The next communication would come. Okay, you can see this is the transcription of the text that I just read. I could blow them up so you could actually see them, but this has been transcribed, okay? Why would she be asking her if she needed a cash app or says, "Hi, Angelica. I'm the family member of Monique. My name is Raquel. Monique said you need a cash app. Are you available for a call? What's your cash app?" Remember, Angelica's not so happy. Okay. Let me throw up a cover. See if I can show this next one. All right. So in this next exchange between Cups and Raquel, Raquel says, "Yes, honey, that B got cussed the F out. B posted it on Facebook." She's talking about Angelica. "And Nosy sent me all the screenshots busting out Angelica." That was on July 2nd. Then, let me just see if I can go up to the top. It's all the phone numbers. I mean, you've seen it. Uh, Raquel posts a link to Iron Troll. There's a post from part 3, all about the tea, unmasking the avatar. Cub says, "Does your cousin know this guy?" Okay, I'll let you see that. And remember, at the end of these posts, Raquel said that um, Iron Troll has known the family for a long time. Mhm. Okay, let's see. This is the next communication. It will come on. Let me just see the date. On 4th of July. It says, "Girl," and this is Raquel writing, "they contacted the ex husband, number one, and he gave the stalkers all his kids' names. I haven't watched the videos. They are paid actors. My country family is country. They don't know no one of these. The divorce court from XOMO season shows all their lies. Monique and ex-husband confirmed her successful salon." Um, that's that television show, "which was damaged from the last hurricane and needs renovation. And what is so pathetic? The now husband grew up a country farmer. Let's see, in the field, and is now in transportation. He is so lost of what is going on." This is the way she's writing. They not social media or internet savvy like people. It took Rabbit 30 minutes to get Monique on the StreamYard. Kenya Monique Gibson Harrison is Monica, and she has been working covertly, steering the whole information. I have been sent inside information. Girl, it came from the authorities or Monica's team. Now that fake, and she's talking about, says, "Text me last weekend. I cursed her out. She hasn't texted again." Okay. Then Cup says, "Oh my Lord, I'm so sorry that your cousin is still going through this." Shaking my head. That would be on July 5th. Says, Raquel says, "We are still on vacation today, but someone sent us a big file of investigative stuff on that bee. We will try to get to it on Tuesday. It might be stuff we already have. If it is anything new, I will send you copies. They said they will leak it to YouTubers. This is just crazy." Think about that. So Monique Tobert and her cousin Raquel are on vacation. They're sent this big file of information, which would be that packet of information on Nosy Whole Life. She's going to compare it to what she already has because she's already received it. They're already in communications. She has the same information. They're doing their own research, background on who? On Nosy Whole Life. How are they able to do that? Think back to what I showed you from the beginning. Cub says, "Oh, yes, send it over. I'll be waiting on it. I really want to know if she has a kid. LOL." Let's see. Hang on. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me just look at these comments. What is this at the bottom? It says start from the beginning. Thanks, Cups. Is Cups in the... I haven't been looking at the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to make sure what I'm showing. Next. Who is Moneylin? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Let's just see here. Also, the communication that I read before, where Raquel was talking about, Monique, her husband, being, in this show, just talking about a lot of things. She was kind of revealing, quite a bit to, you know, Cups, wouldn't you say? She was revealing a lot of information to a person that she doesn't know. Hmm. She said Monique and her ex husband were paid actors. Hmm. All right. Let me just go to this next one. All right. So Raquel says, we are searching for a marriage license. Remember the David Johnson letter you see here? Line item number 10 that I read. Can't find a marriage license. Still searching. She's communicating here to Cubs. No, don't alert her family. We are on to her. I will have an exclusive for you, the baby daddy. Shh, I'm working on it. Cub says, okay, got it. And I'm patient. Then Raquel says, we are searching for the marriage license. Who else is searching for the marriage license? Same day. This David Johnson letter is what? July 5th. Raquel is writing on July 6th. We're searching for the marriage license. Same thing, isn't it? So they're both searching. She has that information. They're searching. Hmm. Okay. Cup says she said they got married in New York, right? Raquel says, I don't know. Marriage license New York would have to be checked under the alias Carol Sullivan. So at the same time, they've got this, she said they have this packet of information. Plus, they already have information they're cross referencing that they've done a search on. Her and her cousin, allegedly. Here's another communication I want to show you that compares what Raquel had the same as the communication that went from David Johnson to Cups of Conversation. The same Marley Green Truth Finder report. Okay? Look what she says. On the left, from Simeon International, July 6th, to Cups of Conversation. Says, hello, I hope you're doing well. You didn't get this from me. What is it? This attachment, Marley Green, Truth Finder. On the right, David Johnson, the date, July 5th, to Cups, says, see attached. Nosy Ho Life or Nosy Ho T, Marley A. Green, Truth Finder. So remember that was on July the 2nd that she's in communications with Cups and then says she's going to cross-reference information and then she would send her. Same thing. Were they in touch? David Johnson? Who is David Johnson? I told you who I think David Johnson is, without a doubt. And I'll show you other communications at some point to support that. Okay. What was the next one? Okay, let's. I know I'm just kind of like trying to get through these. It's 12:15. Let me just. I said hour and a half. Maybe I can't read them all. I'll just show them at this point. Here's more communications that were sent to Cups from Raquel. The same communications that were on that David Johnson, the attachments, okay? Here we go. Same, left, right, okay? I showed you the attachments from the David Johnson. On the left, so Raquel is communicating this on the 6th. So what do we have? So she's in constant communication with Cups of Conversations, sending her information. Then she says, they are circulating documents. I have that one. And then she says, you're welcome. That's August 6th. Okay. Raquel writes, I have to tell you something so sad. 2 weeks ago, We saw Monique's Lake Charles office was vandalized. Someone pulled up the shrubs, cut the flower bed, took ceramic walkway from the front door, and this morning, someone took the white rock surrounding a plant that we planted last week. We do have witnesses or eyewitnesses accounts that Angelica Floyd came back uh, let's see, weeks back with her soon and moved her things out. Unlawful detainer was placed on her, and they stated that the locks will be changed August 9th. At the same time, David Johnson or Danielle on this platform was in communications with Black Rabbit. She was aware of this alleged damage that was done to Monique Tobert's office. What would follow later would be a video, okay, calling Angelica Floyd a stalker. And I have that video too. All right. But here we've got these communications. So why is she sending that to Cups of Conversation? And why was there a police report made against Angelica? Well, that one was opened up even before, because I have the dates of it. So after Angelica Floyd had appeared on that interview with Monique Tobert and Rabbit, something changed. She was not happy about being on that interview. And that's when information would be provided to the unmasking group. Okay, I'll continue. Hang on. Because now this next one, this next communication from Raquel to Cups of Conversation is the same communication that, let's see, it's coming from the Twitter account of Danny Robertson about Nosy Hole Live and then her adult website page. So I don't want to show that part. All right. But why is Raquel sending Cups of Conversation the same post link that Danny Robertson is posting on her Twitter if they're not in communication? If she doesn't have access to that Twitter. So she sends it. She says, that bee is insane. This tramp is insane. Talking about Nosy Hole Live. Cup says, OMG, I can't believe people would do something like that. Please get cameras and save everything that you have. Talking about one, responding to what happened, the damage at Monique Tobert's business office. All right. Let me just see if I can show you some of it. Hang on. You see there? It says Truth Teller Danny. Danny surviving Nosy Ho. You see the date, August the 7th. The communication to Cups of Conversation, you can see from Raquel. I just I'm just showing you the link, okay? That link that she sent to Cups of Conversation is the same link to what Danny Robertson was posting on Nosy Ho Live on her Twitter. August 7th, 2021. So Danny Robertson posting adult pictures of Nosy Ho Live, lots of them. How does Angelica, I mean, how does Raquel know about this link? And why is she sending this to Cups of Conversation? Let me look at the comments. Why? Why is she trying to smear Nosy Ho Live? What is she putting out there? Why is she putting that out there to Cubs? Okay. Freebird Lee says it's interesting that all of this information was just so openly divulged. Mhm. She was part of what? She was like the central point of contact for Monique Tolbert. She was her cousin. Mhm. She had the same information and communication between who? Danny Robertson, truth teller. Mhm. Why is she still communicating this information? It's the cleanup crew. They said a team. That's right. They, a team. This was all leading up to the takedown of Nosy Ho Live. So there were people who were involved who knew about the communications. Okay. Monique Tolbert would be one of them. Raquel would be one of them. Danny Robertson was one of them. Black Rabbit was one of them. All of them in communications during this period of time. Okay. But Raquel central in sending these emails to Cups of Conversation. Why? An orchestrated smear campaign. Mhm. That's right. Baby Juju says then when no one wanted to do the smearing, DR made the smear campaign video. Same information, same thing. Okay, let me continue. Let's see if I can. I said an hour and a half. So let's see. Communication comes on August 27th, the day that Nosy Ho Live's channel gets taken down. She writes, Cup, I wake up, my phone is blowing up, the bee is dead. knowing, her channel's been terminated. Cub says, "Oh my God, yes, I see she's live on her backup channel telling people to flag people's video." Okay. Let's see. Raquel says, "Crack is a hell of a drug. Truth be told, behind the scene effort, the legal authorities across the nation contacting YouTube legal department. YouTube will shut your down for criminal behavior like identity theft. I cannot stop laughing. The devil was warned. We have police on her. Oh, I want you to see that. Wait a minute. Let's remove the comment at the bottom. Okay, we warned her. Also, who had warned her was Iron Troll. They said they use the same language. We had warned her. Let's see on the left. Cup says what you did was wrong and what she did is doing is wrong, and she got what she deserves. Um, Raquel says Monique is so happy. They are all going to jail. Warrants. That bee peed off some whites, and they are gone hard. She is sending her mermaids to flag my videos. She's weird and needs to be stopped. She's bullying and harassing people and doxing people. Okay. Same day, August 27th, there's a list that's made. I guess this hit list of all these different that is posted. All about the tea, male lipstick. It's just all these different content creators that Nosy Whole Life would apparently think are involved. Then she has, I reported the post on her backup channel with your name. Tell all your folks to report that post. That's Raquel saying that. She made a post. Oh, hell no. That's Cup saying that. Hang on. Raquel says, we bring in smoke on that babe. We are not going to stop till that bee is in Rikers. YouTube got those warrants for the bee's content. YouTube Legal is not playing with that broke bee. We will slay YouTube's bank account if they don't take that bee down. YouTube, no, we not playing. So that's coming from Raquel, who's talking about YouTube taking down Nosy Whole Life. Why? Because they're communicating. What else are they doing? Police reports. If you know what was happening around that time, who was doing all that reporting to YouTube? Who was doing that? Then let's see. She says, once a corporation is notified by law enforcement of criminal activity and investigation of charges being brought, it is then negligence and opens up our civil lawsuit to compensation, a class action lawsuit. What you do is hide your videos today and turn them back on tomorrow if you want. so that those B's can't find them. That B, Kenya Harrison, aka Monica, the B, let this go on and supported most of this. So, you know, some language. F that. Cup says, yes, I started putting some on private already, and now she's gonna be on her more because she's definitely gonna say she did it when it was Nosy herself with her own actions. Let's see. Raquel says the bee knew Monique was not Monica and continued to stalk my family. The white folks, Iron Troll, went to the bee, told the bee, I told everyone years ago that the bee is Kenya. Stop the crazy. Kept effing with my family, with So Deb, Marcella, Princess, Sherelle's World, and a host of people. Iron Troll told them that was personal. Those people are professional at this game. To be effed up, not listening to Iron Troll. Iron Troll has had my family's back, and you cups, and rabbit, period. I got you, Queen, and I stand with you. Okay. Raquel says, I was in Lake Charles 9 days helping clean this bee's mess up. Angelica got kicked out of the office, vandalized it twice. Okay, so that's on again August 27th. Now we have to get the Facebook down. So once they got the YouTube down, then they said, or she said, now we've got to get the Facebook down. Who else took responsibility for taking down Nosy Whole Life? Who was working with Raquel behind the scenes? Who was she working with, allegedly, to take down Nosy Whole Life? Who was part of the cleanup crew? hmm So after the YouTube went down, Raquel says, now we've got to get the Facebook down, which, by the way, I'll get into it. My Facebook went down like 4 times when I was talking about Raquel. Interesting. Um, Cup says she also needed to be stopped. And this is why you can't do business with everyone. Then Raquel says Monique has learned jealousy was down the hall. Hmm. So she's trying to say that Angelica Floyd was jealous of Monique. Wow. Truth is, my family is rich people with land, businesses, and work hard. I am sorry, we are not from the projects. We are from the farms of Louisiana since the 1700s. They mad, we're Christians. We own churches, law firms, stables, insurance offices, tax businesses, Kentucky Derby jockeys, Oakland A's players, Hall of Famers. We have been here, uh, what is this? A long time. We have people up near President Biden's office. So let me say this. We can take this all the way up to the DOJ, no problem. We are working with law enforcement, period. Thank you so much. I spent over a month of hours plus putting in all of these complaints, privacy complaints, phone calls, violations, getting on planes, the stress and distraction. I had to slow down, stop my business to take care of Monique's. This has been horrible. No one wants to know how bad. They harassed family members in different states and on every social platform. family. Mhm. Uh, who came for vengeance because they hurt someone they love. Hmm. Cub says, "Hey Queen, sorry for the late reply. I got super busy. I'm sorry that you and your family are going through this, and she will definitely pay for that, what she has done, and hopefully one day learn from her lesson." So that was on the 28th, day after the termination. Let me see if I should stop here. No. Let's see. Let me just see if I can just go right through these, the rest of them. Let me look at your comments. Heard someone they love. Yes, the family owned slaves, plantations. They did. Yes. I've checked out the Simeon. Yes. Their background, all of that. Mhm. Yes. They come from a line of slaves um, that were given land. Yeah, there in Louisiana. She says, "I'm praying for your prosperity and protection. God sees you came like an angel, and we appreciate your voice." That was on August 28th. Cup says to Raquel, "Thank you, Queen. Same for you and your family, and I'm going to keep my foot on her neck." She says, "Period." Um, Here, Cup says, "Cousin, all of her channels are gone. Amen." That's August the 30th. So she had I think it was 3 channels that went down. She says, "Cups, yes, it is against termination rules for her to make other channels, period." The devil or the dirty devil is so stupid. The beast sent people to spam at YouTube or at Team YouTube and YouTube on Twitter. The bee is banned from YouTube. Laughing my she got a a spoonful of her medication. Hey Queen, I hope all is well with you and your family. That was on October 23rd. So that would be the next communication. All right. So we got August the 30th. And then Raquel says, "Happy Sunday, beautiful one. We're doing great. How are you?" That's October the 24th. Hang on. Let me just go up. She says, "I'm doing well. Can't complain. Thank you for asking. Nosy is trying to make her way back to YouTube. LOL." That's November 3rd, 2021. Let's see. Raquel says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Queen. I will be on vacation till January. Stay up. Stay beautiful. If you need anything, let me know." That's November 26th. She comes back. Cup says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Queen. I hope you enjoy your holidays with the family. I'm in the hospital, but I'm getting better. Getting better, so no worries. I'm glad you guys are better, and I hope you guys enjoy your vacation because you deserve it. Praying for your full recovery," Raquel says. "Relax, heal, and unplug until January. We will all need rest and relaxation. Enjoy the holidays and take care of yourself. If you need anything, let me know. You have my support 100%." She says, or Cup says, "Thank you, Queen. I appreciate your words." That's November 28th, 2021. It would then be, holiday break, And on January the 19th, Cups writes, let's see. Good morning and happy New Year's to you and the family. This may be a little off guard, but is someone in your family behind this Danny account? Because I'm pressing charges on this account for harassment and cyber stalking me. And someone told me this may be a member of your family. Okay. There would be no more communications after that between Cups of Conversation and Raquel. She went ghost. Why was I mean, there's a lot of questions, aren't there? You can see the involvement of Raquel throughout the takedown of Nosy Whole Life. You could see the involvement of Black Rabbit throughout the takedown of Nosy Whole Life. There was Monique Tobert involvement. Monique Tobert said, I will be have my daughter checking into this. And then a person would arrive mhm, for vengeance. She said she came because Nosy Whole Life hurt someone they loved. Okay. I have all of the communications. This was family. She came for family. Who's that family? I got the right family. She said I would know. hmm This plus a number of other things, the reason why I still haven't taken Daniel Elizabeth Allen off the table. No. Yeah. Unless this was all a hoax. She did a lot. Mhm. It was personal. I can show you communications, not right now. Links between Raquel communication and Danny Robertson directly. So why then would somebody else, whoever this person is, this anonymous person, be in communications with Raquel Simeon, Monique Tobert? So show me some links here. Okay. Why? Why would Raquel be in communications with Cups and then suddenly go ghost when Cups ask if the someone was behind this Danny account? Why? Why was a team put together? Why were communications similar? Same time. Why did she have a bail's bondsman? Get that. 1 week before she would go on, you know, nosy whole life. Who was she looking up information on? Or was that just a coincidence? Okay. These are still questions. Mhm. Uh, People have gone ghost. Let's see. LaDonna Brooks says it has not been proven that the South Carolina lady is attached to Monique Tolbert or Georgia. There's an LLC. There's a business in South Carolina. Hmm. Yeah. It's definitely personal. A lot of people were invested in the takedown of Nosy Whole Life, and Raquel Simeon was one of them. Yeah. Robot, rabbit. Yeah. So where are the links? Robot, rabbit, this family, white folks, Iron Troll. Hmm. Why was Cups harassed? Well, we know that story. Who started coming after, Cups? Why? I mean, the succession would continue. The harassment, the bullying, the stalking, this pattern. Same information. Yeah. David Johnson. Yeah. There's a lot to this story. There is. That those things can't be ignored if people are, just looking to unmask, this anonymous person on this platform. There's just questions because that's the same person, right? Yeah. So ultimately, we want to get to the truth. We want to, you know, find out who this person is. I'm sorry if it seems like I've rushed through it, and I did because I wanted to just put it all in there. I said I could go deeper and, like really take my time. I have videos on it, which were, strap that I can bring back up. Divine Truth says, and it will always be the you for me. Yeah. I think everyone will get there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me take a look at my email. I should have stopped to do that because I haven't. Let's see, it's 12:50. So, uh, Oh, wow. So, where do we go next? Tomorrow morning, it will be Messy Mocha. And I'm going to get back to what, you know, I've been covering in the mornings. Unless there's, something else I want to talk about. If you have questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, something that you missed, something that you want me to go back and take a look at, let me know. There was a time when a said individual would say nothing about people using or giving commentary on their videos, with fair commentary. I have all of her videos and can put this entire story together. She's striking anything that I put up with that surviving nosy whole life or any of the videos is because she doesn't want the truth known. So if those things can be, seem together, which they can be, yeah, I've covered a lot of that, the 2021. I reviewed this because people are asking. Yeah. I'm not yet convinced of any receipts that I have, again, seen yet that I shouldn't be still thinking about Daniel Elizabeth Allen. That's the only person I've ever thought of at the higher level. Yeah. But I think we can, we're all, it's great. Everybody, we're going to get there. What you think? Yeah. Shout out to Beam Team. Anyone else who is in the chat, maybe some of you are new, unfamiliar. Shout out again to the moderators, to the mob, to the members. Yeah. What is this? LaDonna says those initials are the parents, and the other person someone thinks is dear. You know what? I haven't read many of these comments. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of initials. MT is Monique Tobert. RS, Raquel Simeon. Who else? Any other initials? BR is Black Rabbit. DR is Danny Robertson. Any other initials that you're not clear on for the new people? or anyone who's coming in listening. Yeah, it was interesting. It was a planned takedown, and there were people involved. It wasn't one person, there were multiple people. And it happened 2 months from the time uh, that channel was open, started, her second channel, to the day that Nosy Whole Life's channel went down. But it didn't stop there. People were what? They had to pay. Uh huh. She went one by one. That's personal. It's family. She's family. She's family to me. She's family. That would be some hoax to play it all out. She's family to me. Mhm. Questions. Midwest says, makes me wonder, why would Raquel have an interest in getting Nosy's marriage license? What was her intention? Suspicious. More information on her background, family. See if she had children. See if there were, I'm just, saying, other records that could be pulled. Yeah, maybe. Yes, Monique Tolbert is the common denominator for a lot that went on. Yeah, I mean, that cannot be sidestepped. It, yeah. Again, just, I mean, I've asked these questions. There'll be time to ask more. Yeah. But, you know, people want to review this information. So I quickly did it. If you want to see it more thorough, I've done it. I put it up on um, my other channel. I can, put links maybe to those where it's a little bit more, thorough, and I take my time going through those same receipts. Yeah, Raquel's receipts. Yeah, if you go and look at my channel, I Natasha the Machine, mhm, there should be a video. It's called Raquel Unwind with Teddy Gonna Find Out. There's one for Black Rabbit. There's one for Monique Tober. There's one. Yeah, that's where I break down different receipts. Who is Money Lynn says this is messy. Hashtag Team Teddy. Day of Reckoning is here for us all. Just want to reconcile, some of these things. Who is Esther Gunston? Esther Dunson gifted one Unwind with Teddy membership. Welcome to the mob. And whoever, let's see, I didn't go up to the top. I haven't been looking at the comments at all. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. What I'll do is I can do a melt, try to melt down the most essential parts of tonight. Yeah, it's time to say goodnight, isn't it? It's 1 a.m. Fair use commentary. I think I said that. I've checked my mail. I'm good. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. Email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. And hopefully I can get on I'm going to try by the end of the week, little by little, get to a regular, time at night to come on, or at least come on between, 9 and 10 o'clock so that I won't finish so late. Yeah, we'll get there. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Go. Tick tock, timeless, falling, silence. You roll, mindless, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to bust the whole summer up. Plotting, you think that I'm dumb or something? I might lose it all just to run it up. All my best friends dead. Don't take that to the head. Would've thought I worked for Wall Street. Lately I've been seeing red. Tick tock, timeless, falling, silence. You roll, mindless, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Get out the box, photo, get out your word. What you heard? You lit on the first, but you're dead by the third. Getting burned. Off for the dollar, might run out of gas now. You're gone. Way back at school, you were known as the class clown. You're wrong. Why you trying to pull it back now? Why you trying to move fast now? You ain't even all that now. I can hear it in your raps now. Posted proper politicking, getting back to bigger business. I got cheese, lettuce, spinach. I've been running up the digits. Still live simply. 990s on my feet. Who's that? What's that? Who's he? Neighborhood on the scene. Neighborhood on the scene. Yo. Tick tock, timeless, falling, silence. You roll, mindless, take off, pilot. Ready for go. Tick tock, timeless, falling, silence. You roll, mindless, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to bust the whole summer up. Plotting, you think that I'm dumb or something? I might lose it all just to run it up. All my best friends dead. Don't take that to the head. Would've thought I worked for Wall Street. Lately I've been seeing red. Tick tock, timeless, falling, silence. You roll, mindless, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Get out the box, photo, get out your word. What you heard? You lit on the first, but you're dead by the third. Getting burned. Off for the dollar, might run out of gas now. You're gone. Way back at school, you were known as the class clown. You're wrong. Why you trying to pull it back now? Why you trying to move fast now? You ain't even all that now. I can hear it in your raps now. Posted proper politicking, getting back to bigger business. I got cheese, lettuce, spinach. I've been running up the digits. Still live simply. 990s on my feet. Who's that? What's that? Who's he? Neighborhood on the scene. Neighborhood on the scene. Yo. Tick-tock, timeless, falling, silence. Do-roll, mindless. Take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off. Pilot. Go, go, go. Take off, pilot.